Welcome to Balay na PAMET. The Philippine Association of Medical Technologists, or PAMET, is the national accredited professional organization of all registered medical technologists in the Philippines by the Professional Regulation Commission. We proudly flaunt our greatest PAMET presidents that had given us the legacies of achievements and honors.
Did you know that Mr. J.M.T. Tamandong is the first PAMET president who worked for its building and recognition and succeeded in working for the House Bill No. 7682 for the medical technologists in the country?
Mr. Nardito D. Moraleta served as PAMET president from the year 1967 to 1970. He has worked for the passage of Senate Bill No. 996 and signed into law by the President of the Philippines, President Ferdinand E. Marcos, into Republic Act 5527 or the Medical Technology Act of 1969 on June 21, 1969. He worked for the standardization of medical technology curriculum in all schools of medical technology in the Philippines through Medical Technology Council in 1970. He also worked for the appointment of the first Medical Technology Board of Examiners through RA 5527. He also prepared the Medical Technology Code of Ethics, which was adopted by PAMET on August 6, 1968. Lastly, he worked for the publication of the first official newspaper of the association, the PAMET News.
Mr. Felix E. Asprer is the first PAMET president to serve 2 terms and worked for the approval of Presidential Decree No. 498, which signed by President Ferdinand E. Marcos on June 28, 1974 as an amendment to Republic Act 5527. He also had the organization accredited with the Professional Regulation Commission on May 24, 1975 and established it with more chapters.
Mr. Bernardo T. Tabausores served as PAMET president from 1971 to 1973. He worked for the amendments to the Teves Law, which was in its 3rd reading in the Senate when martial law was proclaimed, so the said project died. He also worked on the proclamation of the 3rd week of September as Medical Technology Week.
Ms. Angelina Arce is the first Lady PAMET president who worked for the 75 pesos professional tax of a registered medical technologist by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. She also worked for upgrading the medical technology profession.
Mrs. Venerable C.V. Oka, from 1997 to 1982. Contributions. She saw to it that monthly medical admissions were made as part of the association's services to the poor and unfortunate people of our country. Another was the series of seminars being conducted monthly with different prominent speakers in order to update the profession and the medical technologists who were in the active practice of their profession.
Carmencita P. Asidera from 1982 to 1991. She is known as the PAMET President for Image Building. She worked for the adoption of PAMET hymn on November 22, 1989, and worked for the membership of PAMET with the ASEAN Association of Medical Laboratory Technologies, also known as AAMLT.
Mrs. Marilyn R. Atienza, from 1993 to 1996. Contributions. She worked for the close coordination of PAMET and PASMET. She also worked for the publication of the official newspaper of the association, which is the Lab News, and the official journal of the association, which is Philippine Journal of Medical Technology. She also worked for the membership of PAMET to the ASEAN Association of Southeast Asia Medical Laboratory Science. She also worked for the sending of qualified medical technologists as scholars for the training program offered by the Japan International Medical Technology Foundation.
Norma N. Chang from 1997 to 2000. She is the PAMET President for International Leadership. She also worked for the establishment of more PAMET chapters and the revision of MedTech Code of Ethics in March 7, 1997.
Mrs. Agnes P. Madanilla. First term was from 2001 to 2002, and her second term was from 2005 to 2006. Contributions. She worked for the amendments of Republic Act 005527 at the Congress of the Philippines. She also maintained a close link with other professional associations by being an active member of the Council of Health Agencies of the Philippines, or CHAP, Council of Professional Health Association, and the Philippine Federation of Professional Associations. She also worked for the welfare and protection of the medical technologists by continuing professional education, community services, and global competitiveness. She also worked for the approval of the 2002 PAMET Constitution and bylaws. And lastly, she worked for the job fair activity for the newly registered medical technologist.
Shirley F. Cruzada from 2003 to 2004. She is known as the PAMET President for Interdisciplinary Networking. She worked for the Graduate Scholarship Project with Procter & Gamble's Dagdag Karunungan Kinabukasan ng Kalusugan Grant Program. She also submitted to the Senate the MedTech Revision Bill to revise RA 005527.
The PAMET President of the years 2007 to 2012 is Leila M. Florento. Her legacy is beyond expectations. She organized different PAMET chapters, and she continued to work in the interest of promoting excellence in the practice of medical technology. Do you know the PAMET President that has the legacy of medical technologists soar higher through voice? He is Romeo Joseph J. Ignacio, the President of the years 2013 to 2015. VOICE stands for Visibility, Oneness, Integrity, Commitment, and Excellence. He worked for the upliftment of the medical technology profession. Ronaldo E. Puno, the 16th PAMET President. In year 2018, he was awarded the Most Outstanding Medical Technologist, and along with his achievements, he had left his legacy empowerment. Last year, PAMET posted the breaking news about the new president, Mr. Ramel Saceda, taken out as the 17th PAMET National President.
Every end is a new beginning. We hope you enjoyed the virtual presentation of PAMET Presidents. Thank you for participating.